Mercury retrograde. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. I think you guys might have heard what Mercury retrograde truly is. So, Mercury retrograde is when Mercury seems as though it is moving backwards from its course, and it's seen from Earth. And although it seems as though it's moving backwards, it's actually not. It just seems as though it's moving backwards. Okay, I need to stop saying that. And I'm going to tell you on how to harness this current energy. So this is basically, it's like a Mercury 101 survival kit, and what you must do and what you mustn't do. So to cut it short, Mercury is the celestial body of communication. It's the celestial body of thinking and intellect and learning. And when Mercury is on retrograde, we are being asked by the universe to truly think before we speak, to be more rational in the way we communicate, you know, especially during these time with all these current placement, current astrological placement that is going on right now. We are being asked more than ever by the universe to communicate ourselves with a clear intent. But remember, we must communicate ourselves with a clear intent in a rational way, by balancing both our emotions and balancing our logic as well. And Mercury is going to be retrograde starting from June 18th until July 12th. It is going to be retrograde in the sign of Cancer, you know, and Cancer is truly the epitome of a mother sign. Cancer is very empathetic, very intuitive, very emotional. And during Mercury retrograde, we are being asked to truly take a step back when we want to communicate and reevaluate the way we present our words, our language unto other people. We are being asked to really communicate from the sense of intuition, from the sense of understanding, from the sense of being empathetic towards other people. That's what truly this Mercury retrograde is asking you to do. And Mercury retrograde, let me tell you, Mercury retrograde is a placement that is bound to have a lot of miscommunications, you know. It's going to you know, fuck communication around. And let me tell you, it's not a very nice thing to experience, but it is being uncomfortable. It is needed so that we will move to grow as a better individual, so that we can assess our reality, that life is not all about sunshine and rainbows. And I'm going to ask my tarot cards on what you, or maybe I should say we, should focus on during... Oh, okay, so this card just flew out, which is the Five of Swords, and I can definitely feel that we can actually turn this current Mercury retrograde energy that is currently revolving around this world. We can actually express this energy by being creative. But remember, we can only be creative when we listen first. Oh yeah, I'm getting the sense that we must first listen to other people before we speak. It is very crucial for us to also understand the other party, because we cannot deny that sometimes we communicate because we only want to reply, we only want the other party to understand what we are trying to what message are we trying to give to the other party, you know. And like I can feel that, especially with the swords, this situation, it can be very, very spiky, if that makes sense. It can be very prickly. I mean, like, prickly, you can get quite sensitive. I mean, like, it makes sense because Cancer is a very sensitive sign, and you can get quite sensitive even over the smallest thing. And I think with the Five of Swords, the universe truly asks you to be more aware of yourself, and to really learn how to control your emotions, because it's going to be your foundation on how you can stand your ground during this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, to really be in control of your emotions. And I think that's the energy that I'm getting right now. And for my astrology dices, with this is an astrology. This is astrology dices, with this being the celestial body, this being the zodiac, and this being the houses. So what energy must you focus right now is, okay, so Venus in Gemini in the 5th house. So I've been getting, like, every time I read, not only for for the collective mass of people, but like for individuals that I met in my daily life as well, I've been getting a lot of Venus, actually. I've been getting a lot of Venus, and especially in Venus in Gemini in the 5th house, we are being asked to truly embody love and take love from many different sources, because remember that Gemini is a very eclectic sign. We know that I know Geminis can be very unstable sometimes, and that is truly fine, you know, because I mean, like, I don't hold anything against Geminis, but we all know that Gemini is an air sign, and it's a very mutable sign. So when you combine air and mutable, Gemini truly is the epitome of something that is uncontrollable, unconditional, very eclectic, very random. And especially like in the 5th house, we are being asked to truly be creative in the way that we receive and give love, you know, and like to truly think of the ways how can we improve ourselves by giving and receiving love in a unconventional way, in a very creative and resourceful ways. So I think that's all for this video. I hope this video truly helps you to understand what you must do during these times. So yeah, I guess that's all. Remember to stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you, and bye, I guess.